Toni Morrison was one of the most powerful and influential writers in American literature. Born Chloe Ardelia Wofford on February 18, 1931, in Lorain, Ohio, she grew up in a working-class African-American family that deeply valued storytelling, music, and cultural history. Her parents shared folk tales, songs, and stories from the Black experience, which later shaped Morrison's writing style and themes. From a young age, she developed a love for reading and discovered the emotional power of language. Morrison was an excellent student. She attended Howard University, where she studied English and changed her name to Toni, a nickname derived from her baptismal name, Anthony. Later, she earned a master's degree from Cornell University. Her academic journey helped refine her understanding of literature, but it was her lived experiences and cultural roots that gave her writing its deep emotional strength. Before becoming a full-time author, Morrison worked as an editor at Random House. There, she played a crucial role in publishing and promoting African American writers, helping bring diverse voices into mainstream literature. Her dedication to uplifting Black stories extended beyond her own writing. Her first novel, The Bluest Eye, 1970, explored themes of beauty, identity, and self-worth through the story of a young Black girl who longs for blue eyes. Though the novel initially received modest attention, it later became recognized as a literary classic. Morrison's ability to explore painful subjects with poetic language set her apart as a unique literary voice. In 1977, she published Song of Solomon, which brought her national recognition and won the National Book Critics Circle Award. The novel explored heritage, identity, and the search for freedom, themes that would remain central throughout her career. However, it was her 1987 novel, Beloved, that cemented her place among the greatest writers in history. The novel, inspired by the true story of an enslaved woman, examined the haunting legacy of slavery and the meaning of memory and motherhood. Beloved won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction and remains one of the most studied novels in American literature. In 1993, Toni Morrison became the first African-American woman to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature. The Nobel Committee praised her for novels characterized by visionary force and poetic import. Her achievement was not only personal, but historic, representing a breakthrough moment for Black women writers around the world. Morrison's work often explored themes of identity, race, trauma, community, love, and liberation. She believed that storytelling was a way to reclaim history and give voice to those who had been silenced. Her writing style combined lyrical beauty with emotional intensity, creating stories that were both challenging and unforgettable. One of her most inspiring quotes is, "If you want to fly, you have to give up the things that weigh you down." This quote reflects her belief in emotional and spiritual freedom. It suggests that growth requires letting go of fear, pain, doubt, or limiting beliefs. Throughout her novels, characters struggle under the weight of history and trauma, yet many find strength by confronting and releasing those burdens. Beyond fiction, Morrison was also a professor at Princeton University, where she mentored young writers and thinkers. She believed deeply in the responsibility of artists to challenge injustice and illuminate truth. Here are some of Toni Morrison's most powerful and memorable quotes. "If you want to fly, you have to give up the things that weigh you down. The function of freedom is to free someone else. You want to fly, you gotta give up the shit that weighs you down. Definitions belong to the definers, not the defined. At some point in life, the world's beauty becomes enough. Love is never any better than the lover. These words reveal Toni Morrison's deep understanding of freedom, responsibility, and human connection. She did not simply write to entertain, she wrote to awaken, to question, and to heal. Toni Morrison passed away on August 5, 2019, but her legacy continues to inspire readers and writers worldwide. Her novels remain essential reading for anyone seeking to understand American history, racial identity, and the resilience of the human spirit. Through her powerful storytelling and fearless honesty, Morrison gave the world literature that challenges, transforms, and liberates. She taught us that true freedom requires courage, the courage to remember, to speak, and to let go of what holds us back. Her life stands as proof that words can shape history. And as she reminded us so beautifully, if we truly want to fly, we must be willing to release whatever weighs us down.